I'm not going to play. I'm just going to tell my tale.
You want me to record it?
If you wish. You know, it's the same one from that I put on the. You know. Okay, can you hear me? Okay. To the betterment of music, I will not play. Okay, last month when we were here, I got up and I played a bad version of Tulsa Time and said that I had been invited to play in a rock and roll band. Okay, well, the next night, Friday night, I got up at 4:45 in the morning, worked all day. Worst day that I had worked in months. Was very tired. Got home, took a shower, cleaned up, drove to Oklahoma City. Got to my hotel room, found out it was in a dive. I mean, this place was just this side of scary on the outskirts of town, and sat down and promptly fell asleep. Woke up 15 minutes late for the opening. But luckily, I'm only 15 minutes away from the bar. The place is called the Silver Stallion. It's the outskirts of Mustang, Oklahoma. It's not exactly a dive bar, but neither is the Ritz-Carlton. Yeah. So I get in, and they are playing Tulsa Time. Not 4/4, they're playing 12/12. Living on Tulsa Time! Living on Tulsa Time! You know, just hammering it. And I'm going, I cannot play this. So I get there and I open my case and I sit down, and the music is reverberating so much that I can't tune because it's showing up on my tuner. And I said, Tom, are you ready to play? Not yet. And I had to go outside in order to tune. Come back in. They introduced me, Tom Mabry from Tulsa, Oklahoma, high school buddy, here to play with us. Just one song. So I got up. They craned the microphone down. Had my resonator. You know, I was going to be on stage. Put that music out. Well, got a bass guitar here. Got an electric guitar here, and I got a set of drums that's about in the corner. Okay. So we get up, and I kind of I'm playing along, and really I'd practiced real hard for about 2 hours over the previous month to play this song. It's an ecology song called Sea with Weed, and it's mostly, let's see, G and F. Okay, and so I'm playing along, and really I'm doing good. And my buddy over here, he's saying, Great job, Tom. Great job. You know, well, okay, thanks. And Tony's over here, and they're just playing their hearts out, and I'm playing along with them. And the song's over, and they say, "Whoa, ready for the next song?" But well, okay. And they promptly go into the Rolling Stones. Well, the Rolling Stones are D, F, and G. So I kind of keep my eye on Tony's hands over here, and I'm going along, and I'm kind of playing. And all of a sudden, I am playing. And it turns into a really good first set. Probably another 5 songs. And it's pretty easy, you know, mostly just D, F, and G. And I'm playing along and having a great time. Well, stop. First set's over. Stop and have a brew. Says, okay, Tom, come on back up. You're playing all night. So I get up, and we start playing again. And we're playing, and we're playing, and they are jumping around. Tony is out about where Phil is, and he's on his knees, and he's playing like this. Bass player, he gets down on his back, and he's playing like this. And I step back over here. And I'm just kind of playing along. I said, okay, if these guys want to be the Rolling Stones, I'm just going to be Clapton. And I stayed here, and I just played the very best I could for the next 3 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now, there's 4 drunk chicks dancing on the floor, and they're having a great time. There's one guy in the back, and he is drunk. Oh, he is so drunk. He yells, turn up that little guitar. Okay, so I crane the mic down a little bit, and I step over, and I'm just playing along, having a great time. I finally know why these guys play this. And it is just loud, obnoxious, trashy rock and roll, and everybody's having a great time, especially the 4 drunk chicks. Okay, about 12:45, the prettiest girl in the whole place has been watching, and she's just been sitting there watching. She walks up and she flips open my case that's on the table by the stage. And she sees that it's about this size. Well, she goes back to her table and writes on a napkin and comes back, flips my case open, puts the napkin in there, slams it shut. And everybody's going, well, Tom's in for a good time tonight. I went, well, okay, this is very interesting. We continue playing. Finally, we're all over. And a guy who says he's a manager comes over and is talking to the guys. I go over and I open up the case and say, if it's a phone number, I'm just going to ignore it. It was a name, it was a phone number, and the name of a band. But, okay, this is intriguing. Here it is, 1 o'clock in the morning. I get back to the Roach Motel. I thought, what the heck? And I text Natalie. I said, hi, I'm Tom. I was with the band tonight. How can I help you? 3 o'clock in the morning, my phone beeps. Okay. And it says, hi, it's Natalie. Were you the mandolin player? Hi, Natalie. No, it wasn't a mandolin. It was an acoustic resonator ukulele. She says, you are much too good for these guys. You're wasting your time. Okay. Honestly, nobody could hear me but the lead drunk chick, because she was like about where this girl here is. And I'm thinking, okay, I want to carry on this conversation. For the next 3 hours, texts are going back and forth about what a great player I am, because I'm just being very studious, doing my Eric Clapton impression. When they're jumping around, I step back over here, and nobody can really hear me at all, except the drummer, which is surprising. You know, the resonator's really just blowing it out right here. And so, continue on. So it turns out I'm too good for those guys. I really need to expand my horizons, and I could make a lot of money playing with this country rock and roll folk group in Oklahoma City, except for the fact that I can't play. You know, and I told her that it was my goal to be the Willie Nelson of the ukulele. And she says, what do you mean? I said, I play out of tune and I sing out of key. And so I got home about 9 o'clock in the morning. I've had less than 3 hours sleep in the 24 hours. My eyes are bloodshot. My head is pounding. And I'm exhausted, and the grandkids are suddenly saying, tell us what you did last night, and play music while you're doing it. So I got to sing them the ballad that I just told you. And apparently I have a real career in rock and roll looking forward to. Yeah. Thank you very much.